Hey everybody, Bob Denson here. Today we're going to learn Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix. We're going to do first the basics of just the open chords with a few different strumming pattern options like this. We're also going to talk about, closer to the end, the intro, a bit more advanced, that, and the absolutely classic riff that happens at the end of the solos here. That. So stick around to check that out. But first, let's do the chords. So what are we looking at? Well, the chords are here. It is C, G, D, A, and E. Let me switch over here. I'll show you how we play these chords. So there are many ways to play lots of the open chords. These are the ways that I like to play these. C, mute string 6, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0 would be the frets and the fingers on that one. Sounds like that. G, I play it 3, 2, 4. Other people might play 2, 1, 3 for the fingers. You do U. So 3, 2, open, open, open. Then 3rd fret, 4th finger here. Then your D chord here, do not play the thickest 2 strings. Some people wrap their thumb around to mute at least string 6 and then are just trying to be accurate and not get string 5 if you can. So we got these 3 fingers here for your D chord. And then the A chord, you could play with fingers 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2 I've seen, or just all 1. You just bar it. So you do U there again, and then finally E. Like that. That's open, finger 2, fret 2, finger 3, fret 2, finger 1, fret 1, open, open. Awesome. So those are the chord shapes. Now I've provided 2 simplified strumming patterns here. The key point here, this is not exactly how Jimi Hendrix played it, okay? Jimi Hendrix was wildly improvising throughout the whole song. He had the basic gist and he just kept changing what he was up to. So we are just going to play the simplified open chords and we're going to insert either one of 2 strummings here as just a basis for the situation. So strumming 1 is just down, 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 up. That's it. And then you switch to the G, down, 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 up. Again, down, 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 up. Down, 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 up on every chord on the first line. And then here you could see that there are 4 E's. I wrote it this way so you do the strumming once per chord. So it's down, 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 up. Then down, 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 up. So that way it would be all 4 of them would be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Second measure, down, down, up, down, 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 up. So all of that together is C, G, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Like that. By the way, as a little add-on, feel free in that E, because it's going for a while, you could play an E7 if you want. At points, take your pinky on or off is one way. So you play E, then you put your pinky fret 3, string 2, like this. There. That is the note D turns the E chord into an E7. You could also just lift up your ring finger to do the same thing. So it's like down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Maybe E7 for the last 2, and then it goes back to C. Up to you. Okay, so that's strumming number 1. Strumming number 2 is the same thing. It's just got an extra strum in it. So the song is actually pretty quick. You know, it's about there. Right? Now, if we did our simplified strumming 2, we're just going to add, instead of down, 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 up, now it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And 4, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and a... And what I'm counting there is what it says under simplified strumming 2. Here, this is 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, and I'm putting gaps in between them, but this is not how it really is. Really, it's no gap. Down, 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 up, down, down, down. Like that. There you have it. So that is the most basic approach to playing this song, just strumming the open chords with one or the other of that simplified strumming. Now, again, Jimi Hendrix is doing way more than that, but that is enough for us for today. So now let's talk about the end of the solo riff here. So this is super cool. What we've got is a riff that more or less repeats itself on each chord. So first of all, the note C is the 3rd fret of the 5th string. You're going to play that with your ring finger. Then the note G, I've also highlighted here, is the 3rd fret on the 6th string. Again, with your 3rd finger. Then let's skip all the in-between stuff. Let's go to the D note, which is on top of the D chord. You're going to play that at the 5th fret of the A string, but with your pinky, I'd recommend now. And then the same thing, 5th fret of the 6th string for the A, I'd recommend you use your pinky. And then finally, the 7th fret on the A string for your E. So just to start, 3rd finger C, 3rd finger G, 4th finger D, 4th finger A, 4th finger E. You should just do that at first. Like that. I highly recommend this. Then the next thing is we fill it in. What's going on here? Well, we play the root note of the chord, the first chord, then we get out of there. And we do this approach thing. We go open, 1st fret, 1st finger, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 3rd finger. So we've approached the next chord by 4 chromatic notes beforehand. So chromatic just means that it's 1 fret underneath or 1 fret above. It's just movement by frets, by half steps to be technical. So you would say G is here. Let's go back 1, 2, 3 frets, which is the open string, and you approach it like that. That'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 being the object note. And we're just going to do that again. So if we look, the next object note is fret 5, string 5, here. And now I'm playing it with my 3rd finger right now, but that doesn't give you enough fingers to play the whole thing. So I would recommend you use your pinky, and then your 1st finger would land on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger 3rd fret, 3rd finger 4th fret, 4th finger 5th fret. So it's like, we approach it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We land on it. That is what's going on here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'll see 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing, just on this string, because we're approaching the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the same way that we approached the other chords. So D and G, same sort of thing. And then finally, we do the exact same pattern on E. So you put your pinky on E. That's the end. And we're going to start with our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th to get there. So we have C you start with. Then this is a different fingering, but it's the same concept. Open 1, 2, 3 for fingers and frets on string 6 to approach our G. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, we approach our D. 1, 2, 3, 4, we approach our A. 1, 2, 3, 4, we approach our E. Now, rhythmically, this is all even. That's what the 1 plus 2 plus 3, etc. I mean 1 and 2 and. This, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then it just hangs out for 2 measures. A bunch of fills happen here in this section. However, they vary so much, I'm not really even writing any of them. I will give you just one, and that is the bass goes like that. A lot of the time, obviously, it's on the bass, so it's down an octave, but I'll do that sometimes. But again, it varies so much. So you're going to play 7, open string, string 6, then E, G, E, G, E. So that's fret 7, string 5, fret 5, string 4 with your pointer. So it's... So... And 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, start again. That kind of thing. Cool. So let's talk about the intro. The intro here is really cool, and we could really talk for a long time about the implications of all the fun things here, but let's just take it bit by bit. So we've got the open and third here. So string 1 open, string 2 3rd fret with your 3rd finger. Like that. And then same kind of concept, but 2nd and 3rd fret and with your pointer finger. So like that. And then so here what we've got is 2nd finger 4th fret here on this note, and then we're going to slide down to the 2nd fret, and then we're going to pull off to the open string. He just does it really fast. So, and then the 2nd finger lands on the root E, because we're in E minor pentatonic, you would think, with this whole thing. Right? That's the first measure then. Then you set up an E chord, whole E chord in your hand, and just play string 6, string 4, strings 1, 2, and 3. And he kind of only plays strings 1 and 2, but it doesn't really matter. Then string 6 open. Then you just take your 2nd and 3rd fingers and bring them up to like this. Fret 4 slides into fret 5 on these 2 strings. So it goes like that. And the idea slowly is 1, 2, 3. So slide, open. And you hear I'm stopping the strings in between. It's not, because that would sound bad. Then the last line now, you just play that E. Then here, let's talk about this section here. So you're going to bar with your 1st finger on fret 7 on the center 2 strings, the D and the G. Then your 3rd finger plays fret 9 on string 4, the D. Then your 1st finger goes down a set of strings to strings 2 and 3 here to get 7 and 7. And that's the riff. You just go, do it again. Then the last bit is this 9 here. It just slides down kind of arbitrarily. It doesn't have a specific end note. It just slides. It just slides down. That's. And you could, by the way, just bar all 3 strings with your 1st finger if that's more comfortable for you. So you get the D, the G, and the B all on fret 7, but you're only playing any 2 of them at any given moment. So. And you can hammer on little variation instead. And then you go to the C chord. The song actually starts proper. So. There you have it. Now let me play the intro nice and slow in that zoomed in camera one more time for you guys. Hey everyone, before we play through the intro, I just want to tell you, I give guitar lessons online to people all over the planet. It could be you. Go to bobdenson.com, links in the description, and you could sign up for a free consultation to learn more. Thanks. One more time. There it is. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. Send this to a friend of yours who loves Jimi Hendrix as much as I do. Jimi Hendrix is the reason I started to play the guitar, by the way. And so I will see you here next week, same time for a long form tutorial. Also, I go live on this channel, both in my home studio here and at live shows all the time. Feel free to subscribe to see that. It's at least 3 days a week. And then there's also short form content like educational tutorial stuff that I post here a lot also. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.